Okay, we are working on lesson 4 problem set today. And this lesson focuses on skip counting by 6. And in order to do that, we want to start on the front side in this column, I don't know what this is, sort of display. And what it's showing is that we can add 6 in friendly ways. So if you start with 6 and you're trying to add 6 more, so you're starting actually with this 6, you're adding this 6 to it, you can break that 6 into a 4 plus a 2. It's like a number bond. You've got a 6 at the top, okay, and then, that can be broken down into a 4 and a 2. It could be broken down into a 3 and a 3 or a 5 and a 1, but in this case, the easiest way to break it down is to a 4 and a 2, because if I take the 6 and I add 4 to it, what do I get? 10, right? It's easy to add 10 plus another number. In this case, we have to add the other part of the 6, which is the leftover 2. And we can add 10 and 2 to get 12. So what we're doing here is we're taking 6 plus 4 to get 10. And then we're taking that 10 and adding the leftover 2 to get 12. So these two pieces together that get added are this 6 over here. Okay, so let's show a different one. Now I'm taking the 12 plus 6. There's not an easy way to break that down to make it friendly, although you could break the 12 down into a 10 and a 2. 10 plus 6 is 16, plus 2 more is 18. Okay, that's one way to look at it. Then we continue on, 18 plus 6 more. Well, they're breaking it down into 2 and 4 this time, but notice they listed the 2 first. Up here they listed the 4 first, because here 6 plus 4 is 10. Here 18 plus 2 is what? 20, right? So we're adding 18 plus 2 equals 20. Now that's easy to add the 4 onto. 20 plus 4 is 24. And I'm writing this down just to show you what's happening, but the idea is that you would be doing this with mental math. Okay, do it in your head. So take the 24 plus 6, that's 30. 30 plus 6 is 36. 36 plus 6, now I'm having to solve that problem. Well, I'm breaking that into 4 and 2 again. The 4 is on the top because guess what? 36 plus 4 gives us a 10 fact. 40, right? Now I can just add the 40 plus the 2 to get 42. It's all about trying to add numbers in a friendly way. So they give us the next one, 42 plus 6 is 48. Now we have to figure out the next one. So again, we're adding a 6. We need to break that down into a 2 and a 4. We're putting the 2 first because 48 plus 2 gives us a 10 fact, which is 50, plus 4 more is 54. And then 54 plus 6 is 60. Okay, so this is all really kind of using a number bond to make facts with 10, to add easily or skip count by 6 easily. Okay, so I'm going to, oh boy, how does that even happen? I wanted to erase this, but now I'm trying to figure out where that is, and I can't do that. So what we have to do now is draw lines to connect the facts. So the first one is 9 times 6. So that's 9 groups of 6 or 6 groups of 9. So let's go down. Here's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. 7 groups, 8, oh, here's what we need to do. We're counting by 6, so we need to go 9 groups of 6. I don't know why I was going to stop at 6. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 groups of 6 is 54, so we're going to draw a line. Okay, next one is 6 times 6, 6 groups of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36. Okay, so we're just going down our answer side of this column. 4 times 6, 4 groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. 7 groups of 6. Well, I know 5 groups of 6 is 30, so I can just go to the 6th and 7th a little bit faster if I can remember 5 groups of 6 is 30. 2 times 6, well that's just double 6 or 12, so I'm not even going to count my groups. Next one is 1 times 6. Well, 1 times any number is just that number, so I'm going to draw a line from the 6. 3 times 6, 1, 2, 3, that's 18. Sorry, this is getting messy. 10 groups of 6. Well, 10 of anything is a 10 fact. That's 60. 5 times 6 is 30. And 8 times 6 is our only one we haven't used yet, 48. Okay? So these 6 facts aren't the easiest facts to skip count by, and that's why we have that all laid out here on this column. Okay? All right, so flip to the back of your problem set. On this side, we're practicing what we call count bys. Okay, when I say count bys, it looks like this. Count, oops, it's a count by. We're counting by a certain number. So number 2 says count by 6 to fill in the blanks. Well, if you're practicing your 6s, you can do this by heart, but if you need to, you can turn to the other page of your problem set, or you can take out your multiplication chart from lesson 1, and you would get 6 and 12, 18, and 24. Complete the multiplication equation that shows your count by. Well, the first factor in a multiplication sentence is the number of groups. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So it's 4 times 6, which is 24. Complete the division equation that shows your count by. Well, in a division sentence, the total from a multiplication sentence is our starting point. It's the biggest fact, or biggest number in that fact. So we're going to take the 24 and work backwards. Divided by 6 equals 4. Remember, division is backwards multiplication. Let's do number 3. Same idea. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and 42. Now we need to write an equation that shows that. So how many groups did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what is 7 times 6? Well, 42. Division equation, we're going to work it backwards. Take your 42 as your total. That's your dividend divided by your 6. You're counting by 6. That's your divisor in this case. Your quotient is 7. The answer to a division sentence is called the quotient. So those are count bys. Now we're going to use a count by in number 4 to answer the question. It says Julie counts by 6 to solve 6 times 7. She says the answer is 36. Is she right? Okay. Well, I don't like this problem because it shouldn't be 6 times 7. It should be 7 times 6. We're practicing counting by groups of 6, so that should be the second factor. So cross that off and write 7 times 6. Okay, so I want 7 groups of 6. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, that's 5 groups, 36, 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups equals 42. So is she right? Well, she says the answer is 36, so no. She is not right. 7 times 6 equals 42. Okay? So this lesson is all about multiplying by 6 and using 10 facts to try to do that skip counting like we did on the first side, and then use that information to do count bys to figure out what the facts are. All right, so if you need any help, you can come see me or Miss Waldschmidt. Have fun. Get busy on that homework.